Hey folks, it's Matt from Trailbreak.com. I wanted to make you a quick video about updating your RS3 3 and your firmwares to make sure that you had all the current information in your computer and you can get the most from the software in analysis. The first thing we're going to do is come over here and notice the blue cloud icon at the top of the screen. And what that does is that tells us we're online, and the downward arrow in the web updates means that we have things to download and we can grab. When we click that, it's going to bring us to the firmware update screen. Here, we can see there's a new version of RS3 3, and we have some firmwares that we can download. The software will automatically check them so that we can just click it and go. If we want to find out what's in those items, we can click on the little notepad here. It'll open up the web history of what's in those firmware updates so we can see what features they added, maybe bugs they corrected, anything like that. And the same thing with the software. We can see what the release history is for the version we're going to download. And if we click this little I button above, it'll show us the release history for the software that we have installed. So to get things started, we're going to click Download Updates. It's going to download these blue highlighted lines, and we're going to be able to grab them. You'll see the green screen goes across. It's going to come across on RS3 3, and when it's done downloading this, we will automatically be prompted to install this version of the software. We can do it right now. If you're in the middle of doing something else, you don't want to do that right away, you can let it download, and then you can, if we said no, we can actually go here, click this because we've downloaded it, and say install software. Now that we've updated our software, firmware, and all the display resources, don't forget to transmit them to your AiM device. A lot of people ask, why would I want to keep the software updated? Why do I want the firmware updated? Well, there's always some new features and fixes in here. Release 3.70.13 has some really cool things, like the addition of the K15 keypad. And in the K15 keypad, we get all the great features of the K8 that include the ability to set momentary toggle multi-position buttons. We can have CAN inputs from an ECU or custom CAN inputs. And we can have fully configurable CAN outputs for bus speed, message ID, endianness, and what the item sends out. All pretty cool features if you use a keypad. We get the latest features, which include two that I really like. The first one is if we unlock our splits management, we can now set more colors in our splits. So we right click again, we can go into rename or set the segment color, and we have all the standard colors for straight, one-way turn, the other way turn, and then we can set 3 more custom colors. So we can change it. We can also go into the settings and change those colors to make them color-coded for you. Really neat feature that gives you some great possibilities in how to break up your tracks, set your segments, and maybe get some more categories. The other great feature in here now is if we click a point, we can add comments. And over here on the left, we'll see the ability to click to add a new comment, and we can put things in. So maybe at the point I'm at right now, we can say smoother brake release. Add that in. We get a box up here, or a little triangle that shows us right where it is, and a line to signify it. We can go in and change the color of this line. So if you maybe want yellow for the setting, or we say, geez, that yellow doesn't show up too good, we can change it to a blue or any other color that we want here. A couple great features that are included, so make sure you keep your RS3, your firmware, and your resources up to date to get the most out of your device.